lecture we have to cover the topic which is compounding more than annually. Although we have covered almost everything in the previous lectures, but we will refine all these lectures according to the different situation. Then the first situation is that compounding more than annually. That's mean if you are in a position to receive or to get interest more than one time in a year system, then how we can get and how we can solve if questions based on the interest we are going to receive which is more than one time in a year system. Okay, so we will divide these condition into three parts. Number one is semi-annually. Semi-annually mean that we will receive interest in a year for two times. Okay, semi-annually mean after 6 months, and after 6 months we will receive or we have to pay the interest in two times in a year system. The next situations could be in a quarterly system. Quarterly compounding, as we already know that there are 4 quarters in a year, so we have to pay or we will get interest 4 times in a years. And the third conditions that may occur is continuous compounding. Continuous compounding mean where there is no limit that how much or how many times we will receive interest rate. So let's focus on the condition number one, that is semi-annually. Okay. Let's talk about one example. The example is that, for example, the condition is that if you are going to invest 100 rupees, if you are going to invest, let's say 100 rupees, and we have a present value 100 for 2 years, so and we have basically 2. If you are going to invest 100 rupees in a project for 2 years, and that you will earn 8% interest rate, how much interest rate, and how much you would receive at the end of that time period. So you have to calculate future value. So what we will do is, what we are going to do, we are going to get future value. So what is the formula? Formula is future value is equal to present value 1 plus I power n. Here we are at semi-annual system. So what we will do, we will do like this: 1 multiply by I will be divided with m, and n will be multiplied by m. And what is m? Because it is a, we are solving for a semi-annual system, so that's mean we have m which is equal to 2. Okay, for example, here we have a condition for the annual system, then m is 1, m will be 1. Because of the 1, there is, it hasn't any kind of impact on the value, that's why we don't mention anything 1. So it is the annual system, semi-annual system. Because of that system, we are mentioning m is equal to 2, because we have to receive and we will get interest rate 2 times in a year system. Okay, so what would be the impact of future value is equal to present value, we have 100, and 1 plus we have a 0.08. so if we divide it with 2, so how much we have, it could be 0.04, and n multiplied by m, so n we have a 2 multiplied by 2, that's become 4. Okay, so it's already clear that if we have a condition for a 1 year and we will receive 2 times, and if we have a 2 years, then again we have to receive interest rate for on a semi-annually system, so again we would receive for a 2 times, so it will become 4. That's why we are mentioning here 4. And what would be the amount we get is future value is equal to 16.98. This is the amount we will receive at the end of 2 years. Now the second condition is that quarterly system, quarterly compounding. Same example I'm going to take. What will happen now here? M would be is equal to 4. Okay, so future value is equal to 100 multiplied by 1 plus 0.08 divided by 4, n which is 2, m multiplied by 4. Okay, so what will be the amount you would receive? Future value is equal to, so it would be like 117.16. Okay, so that is for quarterly compounding system and for semi-annually system. So what will be the third case? Third case is continuous compounding. What is the third case? Is continuous compounding. Continuous compounding means where you have a you don't have any kind of information that how many times you would receive interest rate in a year system. So what we will do, idea would remain same, the formula would remain same, which is future value is equal to present value. Here 1 plus I, because we don't have any information regarding I, regarding n, that how many times we would receive that amount. So what we will do is that we will use E, which is exponential, and multiply by with I and multiply by with n and multiply by with m. Okay, I multiply by m, that would be the case. So future value is equal to present value. We have a value which is 100. Exponential, you can get this value from your calculator. If you don't, I will let you know, you can remember it as well. 2.7183, and I, we already have an idea, 0.08. We have to receive the interest for how many years? For 2 years, and ultimately what we will get? We will get 117.35. so now you can see 117.35, 117.6, and semi-annually almost 117. So what you are going to see is that there are 3 different patterns if we are in a positions to get interest rate more than a one time in a year system. So these are 3 different patterns. However, their method are totally different.